Hey, my crazy brain thoughts that are happening today, I thought I would share. I am in my bedroom today because it is awful outside. 4 days of rain is enough for me, man. I understand we need the rain. My flowers are in love with it. I, on the other hand, need my solar energy and power. So, here we are. I have Mr. Slothy, all our snuggle bunnies. So here's what my meditation, thought, heart connection, whatever you want to call it. I think it was my sister posted something last week or that was so powerful and amazing. And she said, how do you want to be remembered? And she sparked that thought for a multitude of reasons that were huge and great. And then later, my brain started going another path with that. And I started to realize, and I guess I've always realized this, but I spend so much time, or I have over the past, trying to find my purpose. How do I want to be remembered? What impact do I want to make? And I've always thought so globally, big picture, huge, like, what can I do? I'm working on my book, and that book is gonna, or my children's books, they're gonna change the world, or I'm gonna help this non-for-profit because we can reach thousands, hundreds of thousands of kids, or in my gym we have, how many kids can we help as possible? And I started to spend a lot of time thinking about this week, and it's like I'm really coming to the understanding for myself that what if our purpose is so small, right? And magical, all in the sense of it's not the global things that we do, it's the minute things that we do. It's the energy we share every minute with the world. What if it's just that feeling that we share from the inside of us out anywhere we go? What if it is just a smile that radiates for miles and we know that? There doesn't have to be anybody watching. But if you are genuinely putting out an energy of love and happiness, it travels to infinity that we don't even know that it can't even reach, What if it's just kindness? What if it's sharing who we are for real? What if it's the simple hug that you gave somebody, or the kind words you shared to the lady at the grocery store, or anything. So I'm trying to think globally, how amazing can I be? How are all these people going to remember me? What do I want to do? And I've worked on that so hard. If everyone even knew, like, I just want to be impactful, right? But I know that this week God has been telling me your impact travels. Time and place holds so much energy and memory. So if we are 100% present in that moment in time, and we're sharing powerful, positive, radiant, loving energy, it will stay there, and it will travel, and it will be remembered. So, and who am I trying to be remembered by? And that came to me too, and it's like, oh, of course I want to be as globally, powerfully helpful and loving and remembered as I can. But I also have been connecting with the idea that you're gonna think this is insane, but like, my plants are grateful for me. My two little rosemary best friends outside, I named them Laverne and Shirley, are so grateful for me. And they feel my love, and they feel my care, and they share that with maybe the insects that land on them. Or this, I know this is far-fetched, but every loving thing that we do travels. We're studying the food chain in Kaya's homeschooling science, and it's like, that works with, that's an energy transfer, right? From one organism to another, to another, to another, to sustain a whole. So energy also travels from us into plants, into the water, into the air, into the atmosphere, into others. I just did this new meditation from the book I was reading. It's kind of cool. He suggested, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a heart chakra meditation or something like that. But all you do is this. You put your hand on your heart, and your hands hold so much power and strength and love and energy, and same with our heart. So when you combine them together, you're giving your love back to yourself. Everything that you're willing to share all day long out in the world, you can share with yourself. And there's nothing more magical than that, because now you're refilling up your tank, right? Like, you're refilling yourself up by just being quiet and feeling your heart. And I do the Ho'oponopono prayer all the time. Is like, I love you. I love all of you guys, but I love you, Christy. And I'm sorry for anything that I've done that has not been loving to you. Please forgive me, and thank you. Thank you for existing. Thank you for sharing your beauty and your inner glow and your radiance and your pain and your everything with the world. And I do that a lot, because then if I am projecting or sharing or radiating my true essence of happiness, love, even my true sadness, I mean, I could talk forever, I'm making a difference, because energy is frequency, is waves. And when you study science, like through the wavelengths, energy travels until it hits something, right? And then it's either absorbed or it's deflected. And if it is absorbed and I'm sending something really good, that person now has that. And their body can choose to send it, transfer it, absorb it, or deflect it any way it wants to. But it never stops. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. Mind blown. So I'm spending a lot of time, who am I kidding? Focusing on the tiny little ways I want to be remembered. I want to be remembered by the things in my home, the energy in my home, the energy in my animals, the energy in my plants, in the people, in anybody I come in contact with. I want them to feel something. So there's my crazy thoughts for the day. Yeah, I do want to be globally impactful too. Don't get me wrong. And my sister is right. Like, how do you want to be remembered? Best journal entry of the century. But think globally and think microscopically. Okay.